All right. So I should be live now. Sorry for being a little late, astronauts, for the pop-up. I had set it for 7:30. I came on a little bit late because I was working on the Rahu transit video and I got distracted because I was like, oh, let me make sure that this is actually right and correct for you guys. But that will be premiering tomorrow. Wanted to ensure that I had that all set up and ready for you all, but let me see if you can actually hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. I got distracted. Okay, so you can hear me. Thank goodness, thank goodness. So I know I said I would pop up on Saturday, on Monday, because you guys said that this would be a good time. But we'll test it out. We'll test it out to see if this still works for you all. And if this is good. Sorry for the delay again. But I really want to make sure I'm doing a good job on the video. I stayed up all night researching and then obviously refining today everything that I have to say. I think sometimes I get into like a refined to death mode and I'm just like, just release it. Just release it. Because we got to move on to more things. There's so many things to work on and put up for this channel. And I am ready to do that for you all. So, how have you all been doing? Let's see if, while we're here, the live will be this weekend as well. So, you'll probably see me 3 times this week. You'll see me today, tomorrow, and more than likely like Saturday. You know, we're going to give it a shot with going on Saturday to see what that is like for you all. Making sure that I have that. If not, I will schedule it as we have people come in for the live session and see if we can trickle people in for the live. Welcome, welcome, if you're coming in, Let's see. And I'm just setting up the live for the weekend to make sure that it is all set. I don't have to worry about this and I'm not late again trying to set things up. So we want to have that there. Weekly collective. And we want to do that. Scroll down. Making sure, just come on in, guys, as we are vibing out. What I'm doing is setting up the live for this weekend, just so I don't forget and make sure that everything is on point. Let me tell you, being a YouTuber is not for the weak. You've gotta be on top of things, for sure. You definitely do. You know what? I'm gonna do early. Just because I have a long Saturday, so sorry for that. Sorry for you guys for coming in early. But it should be all set up. All right, guys. I have set up the live for the weekend, one for tomorrow, so we should be good. How is everyone doing with this live today? Oh, I forgot to do my intro. Hello for anyone coming in. My name is Brandi. I am an astrology research and tarot reader. I have 15 years of experience with astrology and tarot, and I have a more so direct approach when it comes to reading astrology as well as reading tarot cards. So what that means is I use my 15 years of experience to tell you what I know based upon that. And so if you're in a place in your life where you are sensitive, or maybe you're looking for a pick-me-up, or you're looking for validation, I may not be the reader for you, as I feel obligated to say what I see through the cards. Obviously, I do my best with a gentle delivery, but sometimes, I might say things you may not want to hear. But that is what I want to say. Also recognize that tarot and astrology, they are just tools for guidance to help you figure things out, to help you live your life, to maybe potentially think about things and have certain things revealed to you. But you have free will and you can do what you want with your life, So I just want to put that out there for entertainment purposes only. Now, when it comes to the live session, how it works is you can come in and you can ask me a question. It is $5 for yes and no, $10 for in-depth. That goes for astrology and that goes for tarot. I do prefer CashApp, PayPal, but you can go through Super Chat if those options are not available to you. My CashApp and PayPal are in the description bar below, so you should be able to find that immediately. And that is all I wanted to say. If you have a question that is on your mind that you need some answers to, I will work with Spirit and we will have that, revealed to you to the best of our ability. So there's no limit for the amount of cards that I would pull, because I know sometimes people ask, like, is there a card limit for yes or no's or in-depth question? No, there's no limit of cards. I'm not like I'm only going to pull 2 cards or 3 cards or 5 cards. I'm just going to pull until we get you some full answers for your question that you may be personally thinking about. Maybe you're still curious to how 2026 is going to unfold. I know astrologically we have like this reset of planets going on pretty soon. They're all like conjuncting and coming together, and it's a pretty rare alignment. And so that starts, today, tomorrow, whatever. Technically it's still going on, but it really starts tomorrow, this week, especially with Mars and Venus. And so maybe you have some questions on that and how it's going to unfold for you and how it may impact you. Or maybe you have some questions when it comes to love, career, family, health matter. Well, I don't usually do health matters, but but any other matters having to do with life and all of its mysteries, I am here to help provide any guidance that I can. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, I just wanted to, I guess we can get started anytime anyone feels the need to come in. I will be here waiting for your questions. I don't think I set up a poll for you guys. Answer viewer questions live. Let's start Q&A. No, because I feel like I don't see the purpose of that. Let's see, start a poll. Let's see. What's a good poll question for you guys? I know some of you, let me see. Let's see. Trying to think of a poll question. For some reason, my mind is blanking. Let's think. Maybe we can do one related to astrology. I don't think I don't do too many of those, so let me try one. All right, and I'm going to use the major ones. We only have 4 options, so this is a little disappointing, but we'll work with it. All right, I kept this simple and basic. I just came in with, hey, your favorite planet, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Venus. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it super, super basic. If I look at my transits, let me think. I think Jupiter's a good one. Depending on what house it's in. Saturn can be really good too, but Saturn's always tough. But I'll say the results are magnificent. but Saturn's tough, so it's a toss up. Jupiter's a little bit more of an easy flow, easy going, depending on the house. So my choice is Jupiter for favorite planet. What is you guys' favorite planet? Let me know. Let me know. And I'm so excited for this Rahu Insta video for you guys. I think you guys are going to really like it. So tune in tomorrow to watch it. I'm going to look up the time I have scheduled for it so you guys don't miss it. It should be available. I mean, you should be able to see it. But just in case, let me get on it for you guys. Let me get on it. For some reason it won't. I have to click all the way on it here. That is so frustrating. I have scheduled it for 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, the 6th of January. I will be going live to talk about Sestabisha, Rahu transiting Sestabisha. It is there now. And so you already have a feel to it. You already know what the vibes are like. It is very much like go-getter energy. It's ambitious. What's the word? Inspirational, aspirational. It is about creating your own world, your own reality, using imagination, fantasticalness is going on, big dreams, big goals, coming up with ideally a plan. Hopefully you're not just going by on hopes, wishes, and vibes. And you have a plan for how you will create and make success in the world, and just keep going for it. That is the vibes of Rahu in Sestabisha, its own sign, especially in the sign of Aquarius, where it has some level of independence or wanting to create independence through its own structures. But I'll tell you all about that tomorrow, and you guys will see that unveiled for you. I don't even think I got into today's deck. Today's deck is the colorful neon deck. That is the one that I'm using today. So if you have any questions, let me know. And remember, we can do astrology questions or we can do tarot questions. I kind of want to go live on TikTok. I wonder if you can go live at the same time. Some platforms allow you to do it on both. So I'm going to be discovering how to do that soon. That is one of my goals, just to test it out. I don't think you can with this type of system. I'm looking at all of the different things I can do here. It's still so new to me. It's still very, very new. And so I'm not completely aware of everything that this tool does, this program does. I'm so used to going live through YouTube, guys. So bear with me. I feel like an old person trying to figure out technology. But it's good, you know. I think it's good. I feel like I have learned so much, so many new systems in the past year that it's like, wow. It's like, wow, my brain's not super old. But that is where I'm at. So yes, guys, if you have any questions that you would like to ask, feel free to answer them. Ooh, we have delay ads. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And don't forget to hit the like as you come in. I am more than happy to answer your questions. Let me get some water, guys, and then I will come back. Don't know what it is, but the winter is making me So thirsty. So I will be right back. Okay. May take a few minutes. I don't have my glass in my room. Okay, I am back. All right, all right. It is good to be back. So, I'm probably gonna be on, how long have I been on here? We'll see, maybe 30 minutes, just to give people a chance. If no one is on tonight, then I will move on. Oh, we have an answer, Saturn. Oh, 2 votes, Saturn and Venus, it's split. Wow. You know, I was not expecting someone to pick Saturn. Venus, I can expect. Because you know how Saturn's like that harsh teacher. But I do love Saturn too. I think some of the most powerful transformative transits I've had personally have been Saturn related. And so I can't hate on Saturn. You know, it's always like giving you those lessons that you're like, I didn't want to learn, but I had to learn. And it was important. But yes, today I'm using the colorful neon deck. I'm going to have to pause on buying new decks because I'm saving up, guys, so that I can do something special for you guys. It costs a bit of money for the channel. So I am excited for that. And as I said before, don't forget to come and back tomorrow to watch the Rahu and Sastavishya transit video. I have finally finished the script for that. I made myself sit down and do it. It was very hard. It was very hard to get myself to do it. But I think you guys are going to really like the video. I'm going to go over how it will affect your signs. Rahu is already in Sastavishya right now. And so you're probably already feeling the effects. I know a lot of people have some big goals, some big dreams, some big aspirations, which is very much connected to Rahu and Sastavishya. It is aspirational. It is imaginary. It is all of your wildest fantasies and let me make it happen. You know what I mean? It reminds me of Neptune in a way. You know, Rahu always reminds me of Neptune and Uranus, like, because it's innovative, but at the same time, it has this fantastical quality to it. But that is my thoughts. That is my thoughts. So if you would like an astrology and a tarot or a tarot reading, feel free to ask a question. I can't get my words together. Feel free to ask a question, and I will be happily get to you. You can go through PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. PayPal and Cash App links are below within the description bar. I finally made it easy and simple for you guys, so you guys don't have to like go and search all over the land. I don't know why I didn't put the links in there before. My brain was just off. I blame school. But hopefully you're having a good Monday, okay? I really do hope you guys are doing great. A lot of people are going back from work. Some people took off until the 5th. And so if you are one of those people who took off into the 5th, I want to, say welcome back to the grind. Welcome back to the hustle. If you were not one of those people, then I guess you just have been continuing to hustle this whole time. Hopefully you had like a good break. You've had a good New Year's. You had a great holidays, Christmas. I hope you guys had some great gifts and you were giving some great gifts as well. And it's been a lovely time, but now we are 5 days into the new year. Okay. This year is going by a little fast. Okay. Last year, January was so slow. And I don't know if it was just because Rahu had just, from a Western perspective, had just entered Pisces. I don't know. I really don't know. But when I was talking to people, they were saying, yeah, it felt like a million years. Like January is like the slowest month. But this January does not feel that way. It feels fast. It feels like we're on the go. It feels like things are going to get done. I feel like I've gotten a lot of things done, which is shocking. It's like everything I put my mind to, I have been able to do. And I feel happy about that. So I hope you guys are in that same headspace right now. And if not, I'm encouraging you to get in that headspace. And as you're coming in, feel free to fill out the polls. I love polling you guys. This time I decided to ask an astrology question because I'm in an astrology mood. And so I said, what is your favorite planet? Unfortunately, we only have 4 options. I mean, I guess the moon and the sun aren't planets. So, and Rahu and Ketu, they're not planets either. They're the lunar, they're like part of the moon. They're like, how do you say that? They're technically like points, they're not necessarily beings or figures. They're kind of just like points based upon calculations. But you know what? Doesn't matter. So I guess we did get all the important planets in there. I could have put in Pluto and Neptune or Uranus. Maybe I'll do that next time around to get another spread of the outer planets. I'll just do an outer planet. What's your favorite outer planet theme going on here? So that is what we have here. So far, it's a tie between Saturn and Venus. We need someone to come in and be the tiebreaker because me, personally, I would pick Jupiter. I would pick Jupiter as my favorite planet. Ooh. And I hope the weekly collective was accurate for you guys. If not, go back and watch it. I will be editing that and it should be up tomorrow. Just so you can have that midweek reminder of the weekly collective. As always, the video does come out on Thursday. So if you're looking forward to the next tarot reading, that will be then. Astrology video, like I said, Rahu and Sestabisha transit for all 12 signs will be coming out tomorrow. I'll be doing it live. I just feel like that's the best and it's easier. And I like when you guys participate and I get your thoughts on transits and things have been going on in your life. It definitely adds to the vibe in a good way. So that is how I feel about that. All right. There we go. I don't know why that is acting that way. Maybe put this at the top. Oh, guys. And if you hear any noise in the background, that's probably my heater. It's cold. It's winter time, guys. There's a lot going on here. It's freezing. I took a walk earlier today, or not even that much earlier, but you know, earlier for me. I've been slacking on getting up, but I took a walk and it was so nice. It was so nice, but it was freezing. You know, it was so cold. I cannot stand the winter. I need to move somewhere where it's warm all the time. And it's just lovely, and the weather's great, and everything's beautiful and nice. Whoop. Cards are flying out here. All right, making sure I got them all. We are using the colorful neon deck today. So as you can see, with the hitting my knees on the desk, ignore me. The colorful neon deck. And the cards for some reason are flying. There's one card. Let me get that. To make sure everything is good. But yes, guys, let me know if you would like to get a reading as you come in. Oh, is that another vote for Venus that we have here? Oh, 2 votes for Venus. We had someone be the tiebreaker. Thank you for breaking the tie. Looks like Venus, the planet of beauty, here is coming to break the tie, and that is nice to see. I thought it was going to be Saturn that someone else was going to pick, but Venus makes sense. It's a peaceful planet. Well, it actually can be pretty aggressive, but it is a planet that is really great at making things beautiful and being beautiful. And also, I love Venusian people because they're so, I don't know what you say, they're so ambitious. They're so like, let me do it myself, and I am a rich woman. Like, Venusian women are so great. I love them. I think they're so inspirational. All my favorite people are like, that I look for inspiration are like Venusian or Saturnian. So, oh, someone else likes Jupiter like me. That is my favorite planet as well, out of these 4 options, at least. I'm going to do an outer planet option maybe tomorrow. Or maybe I want to stick on board with Rahu and Ketu. I'll figure it out. But yes, Jupiter would be mine as well. So thanks for that vote. I really appreciate it. Team Jupiter here. But as you're coming in, guys, this is the live pop-up. I thought I would give Monday a try just to see if you guys like this time. If not, you know, I can figure out new days to do the pop-up. Or I could just do my best to try to schedule it. Granted, that's going to be a little iffy. We'll see. We'll see how that works. Let me know if there is anything exciting you have planned. Oh, I see a question here. Okay. I can't see a name though. Hey, OVO, how are you? Should my boyfriend and I continue our relationship? Is it in my best interest? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about your boyfriend and yours relationship. Okay, we have the Lovers here. Very fitting. We have the 6 of Wands. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is interesting because these cards aren't necessarily bad. So is it, I'm wondering, is it because you had a fight or a misunderstanding? Because when we talk about the Lovers and the Six of Wands, this kind of feels as though you have someone who does care about you. And it seems to me, now I don't know if they show it, but they view you as somebody who is valuable, who they believe is a great person in their life. They see you as somebody who is a rare find, that they can't find someone. It'd be difficult for them to find someone like you. And it also shows that the relationship does have a lot of good aspects to it, where maybe to some degree, your partner may provide some level of support, whether that is either emotional, or they're encouraging you, or maybe they're complimentary, or they give you attention or something like that, but they give you something. Otherwise, we wouldn't get that Lover's Six of Wands energy. Now we have this Seven of Pentacles, and I'm guessing that's you trying to decide if this is the best fit for you, if this relationship is worth continuing to invest in. Let me pull another card. We have the Death card. And Justice. So normally when I get this combination, obviously the Death card is about leaving things behind, and I used it to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. So it's really just saying, yeah, you're contemplating leaving this relationship behind. Then we have this Justice card, and for me, when this comes up, it's generally going to say that you're probably contemplating leaving things behind because maybe your boyfriend is repeating some patterns that they have consistently repeated that doesn't seem to align with something you would like to invest your time and energy long term. So they could be doing something that they have shown you before is not their best side to their personality or who they are. And you're like, okay, I've seen this before and it doesn't seem like they're going to change. Generally, I get Justice to represent like something like that. Like, okay, this person is acting the same way they always seem to act, you know? And that's probably part of the reason maybe you're considering moving on. Now, we have the Eight of Swords. I want to say this. You are not trapped in this relationship. You can leave whenever you feel like leaving. If you're worried about there not being as many options or other people out there, that is not true. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have the Seven of Pentacles card. You're definitely a catch. Other people will like you. We have the Four of Wands here. You will definitely be able to find someone else. But I feel like the cards are saying that if you truly believe this relationship lacks any growth, any ability to transform, to change, if you feel like you're dealing with the same issues over and over again and it's just a cycle, then you should contemplate moving forward and moving on. There are better options that you could find, but if you believe that there is an opportunity for growth and development within this relationship and that you can discuss issues and there's potential to change and transform, then you should continue. But we do have this Three of Wands, and something tells me that you already might be set your heart out on sort of moving to the next stage in your life. And maybe you're waiting for a sign or you're waiting for something to click for you, but it's really all up to you. It's really all up to you when you want to take that leap, especially when we have that Eight of Swords there. So they're not outright saying like leave, because I've seen other cards that have told people just move on, but they are saying if you feel like this is not going to grow and it looks like you're kind of already ready for something different, something new, then trust your intuition and follow that. But if you believe that there is a possibility that this person can change just a bit, or have that ability to grow with you, then continue to invest in the relationship. That's essentially what the cards are saying. But OVO, let me know if it makes sense or it resonates in some way. I don't know why the chat is so hard for me to see. I'll say this, like, it doesn't seem terrible staying, you know, but you might have a lot more excitement if you move on to someone else, especially with all that wand energy there. Oh, you're welcome. And I hope that you find some clarity, or this could help in some way. Because, like I said, if you are ready to move on, you will be able to find someone else. It's not going to be an issue for you. It's not going to be treacherous out there. Or, like, sometimes people get stuck in a relationship and they're worried that they'll never find anyone else. But the cards are saying you would definitely find someone else. So if you're worried about that, don't worry. So I just wanted to say that. There's definitely plenty other people interested, at least from where the cards are laying out. And I don't know what he's doing, but tell him to get his act together, because, you know, he's missing out on somebody great. For real. I'm just saying. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but they got to step it up. You are welcome. And I'm wishing you a ton of luck. Oh, is Venus winning, guys? Oh, so Venus is the top planet out of these four. Hey, Infinite Lumen. How are you this evening? I hope you're all doing well. Let me drink some water before I get a headache. I don't know if that happens to anyone else. Sometimes I'll forget to drink water and then I'll get a headache and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I am curious of what you guys think of the outer planets and which one's your favorite out of that one. I think mine would probably be Uranus. Uranus is the most fun, but also kind of the most irritating too. I'll say that. And if you guys missed it, excuse me, I'll be going live tomorrow to talk about Rahu's transit in Sestabishya for all 12 signs and how it's affecting you. and how it will affect you until August. So be on the lookout for that video. I should be coming live at 7 p.m. unless there's some holdup or emergency or something I'm doing. But generally, I should be here at 7 p.m. to discuss that. And I'll go through the history and all that jazz. But if you're not interested in that, then I guess, come for the late part of the video or watch the replay, and you can just go straight to your sign. And I should have that information out. At least, I'll have it out the day after, because sometimes it takes me a minute to go through all the signs. I'm good. Can I ask what's the theme for me of 2026? Yes, you can ask, but let me know if you paid through PayPal or CashApp, or if you just want to do super chat. Anyone is free to ask a question, but questions are not free. It is $5 for yes or no, $10 for in-depth questions. PayPal and Cash App are in the description bar. And if you need a reminder of the prices, it is in the description bar as well, and in the pinned comment. And just so anyone knows, if they're new here coming in, there is no limit for the amount of cards I will pull for in-depth readings. And for astrology and tarot, they are the same price. For yes or no, it's $5. For in-depth, it is $10. And I prefer Vedic chart reading style. So I will be reading your chart that way. But I have a feeling that 2026 is going to be a slightly better year. I don't know by how much, but I just think it's going to be slightly better. And at least I feel like people are going to be more hopeful. Like there's just this feeling of like things could change, things can transform. So even if things are a little bit stagnant, it doesn't feel as heavy or as trapped as maybe previous transits or placements, At least that's what I think. But you never know. Life is always surprising. I always like to go back and look at the beginning of the year and then look at the end of the year to see where I have been, like mentally. And it's crazy because usually the themes at the beginning of the year are similar to those at the end of the year, and it's almost like a story. Like I vlog a lot, so I'm just like, oh, this is kind of strange. This feels like a movie or something. So I suggest everyone vlog and go back and look through things and check it out, and you might be surprised looking back and viewing your own life. So who knows? That is my suggestion for 2026. It also can help for self-awareness and spiritual growth. At least that's how I see it. Which reminds me, I do actually vlog, guys. So if you want to see my vlogs for some reason, it should be in the links, maybe not to this video, but it should be in the links of pretty much any other normal pick a card video that I have. It may be in this live chat. I can't remember if I put it there or not, my links to my social media. But if you want to see it, it's there, I just mainly do it for myself and the memories. So I'm not trying to grow a following for vlogging, but if you're just curious of what's going on, it's there. But that is what I have with that. But I'm here to answer you guys' questions and see what you've been up to. Everything has been, it's 2026 and the chaos has already started, especially with Venezuela and everything. We already know that was something unexpected for sure. I mean, I don't understand how the U.S. is, not me technically, but the people in power, Trump, how we're just taking over Venezuela. But that's a bit strange. It's wild, to be honest. To think about it is really out the box. For sure. But life is weird. It is certainly bizarre. But yes, the end of the week pop-up will be on Saturday. I'm going to do it early, astronauts. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. so that you can, if you want a reading, get it done then. I don't think I'll pop up again during this week just because I'll be on 3 times. So I think that would be a lot, just considering I have a lot to do for you guys, as well as other obligations. But there's a possibility I could do 3 times next week. We'll see in terms of that. But I just generally have a lot to do. But I am very excited to be here and to be doing readings for you as always. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. I took a lot of time to come up with a good script for you guys, and I think that you are going to like it. I'm just making sure that I have all the information right. So that's what I'm looking at here. And that everything is in order for you all, so that it's not confusing. I like to make it really smooth and easy for you to go to. It's a long script, so it might be like 2 hours, the video, and we'll see how it is. All right. I'm just fixing it for you guys. It is going to be a long video, so I think you guys will like it. Unless you don't like long videos and you're like, no. But this is AstroTarotResearch, so you guys know I had to do my research. Not to the level I wanted to do it, but I was like, I can't. Like, at some point you have to recognize your limitations and say, I know you guys just need a video up, and if I fall behind this, then I'm sure you won't be happy about it. I'm sure you wouldn't. But yes, if you're coming in, my name is Brandi. Right now I'm just editing the video tomorrow. You see, I'm multitasking, guys. I'm just editing the script a little. I'm just honestly highlighting it so it's easy for me to read to you guys. I have a script when I do these things because I want to make sure that, you know, I'm coherent and I'm not just babbling off the top of my head and not going on a tangent or something like that, which I can tend to do. And I want to make sure that everything is right for you all. And so come back tomorrow at 7 p.m. and I will see you then. But if there's no more questions, guys, I will close out the live. You know, we're going to try to pop up different days in the week. Next week, I'll probably pop up Tuesday and we'll just go in order and see what works for you all the best. And we'll keep the same time. So I know whether it's the time or the date when it comes to changing the elements. That way I can figure out what's the best day to go live for you all, and you don't have to chase me down, and we can just align and connect. I know you guys are from all over the world, and so it can get complicated picking a time that works for everyone, but I think that this will be good. All right. So we are going to end it now. Thank you all for joining the live. It has been wonderful. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget to check back for the Thursday video, which obviously will be out at noon. And then, you know, if you need a reminder for the weekly collective, I should have that short edited up for you guys who are interested in the weekly collective. And you can always go back to the video for the weekly collective if you are interested. Be sure to hit the notifications. You got to hit the notifications to know when I'm going to go live. Because the reason I have the pop-ups is because I'm in a transition phase in my life. And so I can try to set schedules for certain things, but I don't want to let people down and set a schedule, then I can't meet expectations, and then it's just a mess. So yes, make sure that you hit the bell in case I pop up. And I'm obviously going to try to find the best day for you guys currently to go live. And I'm testing, trust me, I'm keeping the information down, the data, so I know what works for you guys and what doesn't work for you all. And I think that is all that I want to say for now. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating in the polls, you guys. Looks like Venus is everyone's favorite planet. She's a popular girl. And I will see you all next time. Bye.